Hello guys, it's Striker, man. Welcome back to another reaction video, man. Somebody had asked me to react to this, man, but shout out to FNG, man. I forgot the name of the dude that's like create these videos, man. But yo, shout out to FNG. That's the name of the channel, man. It starts with an F, man. I forgot his name. He's gonna say his name in there somewhere, man. But it's a great channel. He had took like a month off, man, but good to see him back, and he's creating a video again, man. And shout out to him, man. And so yeah, man, is this the worst referee ever? FTW, man. Football this week, man. Welcome back, my boy, man. Really appreciate you, all the hard work you put in, man, to these YouTube videos, man. And hopefully you do these on a consistent basis, man, because I like reacting to you. And yeah, man, you do a very good job, like very entertaining and informative, man. So I really appreciate that. But with that, man, here we go. All right, coming on, number 13, man. Bad luck number. Wow, that's the end of the game. That's the end of the game.
From you, my guy. Yes, bro. I'm proud of myself. You know me. I'm always one for the big performances.
Yo, he went over and like, yo, we did good. So, like, no.
I guess this series is back then. It is my pleasure to be bringing back football this week. And of course, this is the series where I bring you the best and more frequently the worst of what football has to offer on social media during the course of the week. Or a month in this case, but we don't have to talk about that.
Damn.
A lot has happened during the course of
my break. Month.
The USA almost declared war with 4/5 of my name. Speaking of drafting, Ultimate Team YouTuber Anison Gibb, otherwise known as Six Figure Gibber, lost to Jake Paul in a boxing match. He went down 3 times in round 1.
He lost to Jake Paul. I believe KSI gonna fight Jake Paul next.
He can buy with the money he earned from that. Elsewhere, someone decided to just dash a bat into a soup, and now we're all doomed. And finally, Love Island started in January. They should have just done it in January in the UK. So hi guys, you're the contestants for the new series of Love Island. Here's your villa. It's a housing estate in Scunthorpe. It's -3 degrees outside, so you might want to put a jumper on. Anyway, listen, we're back now, and we've got an entire month to catch up on. The Premier League has taken a
that's why this video is so long.
I call it farmification of the league. Basically, Liverpool are on it, and everybody else is absolutely diabolical. Manchester City dropped points.
Liverpool is the only good team right now in the Premier League. Everybody else sucks, really.
And then lost 2-0 versus Spurs. And it's not like they didn't have any chances. They literally dominated the first hour of the game.
They were so unlucky not to win that game.
There was all sorts of VAR drama.
So unlucky to lose it.
For City, and it means that himself, Sterling, Aguero, and Gabby Jesus have all missed penalties this season. Genuinely,
man. They just can't take penalty shots. That's it.
Parking badges could beat them in a penalty shootout. The penalty saved by Laurie. Sterling then goes down under the Frenchman's challenge, but VAR decides to give nothing. This is all after VAR took about 16 light years to decide.
VAR sucks, man.
Should have been given.
Especially when you're City.
Created a beautiful response from Jose Mourinho. Legit could have watched an entire Instagram story in the time that's taken. Trust me, VAR is long, man, honestly. Kind of mad that Raheem didn't get a yellow card, though. Furthermore, pretty sure he's already on a yellow from that challenge from earlier. Right, 4th official who has nothing to do with
what is he doing?
The game. How
what is he doing?
Been booked again for diving? Are you mad? Don't Tanganga. I heard you say. I'm not being funny, but there's a pretty simple reason why City are failing to score at the moment. It's because anytime they have a possibility to do so, they just pass it to someone else. I'm sorry, David Silva, but in this situation, you just gotta channel your inner American and just shoot. It's not been a phenomenal campaign.
Wait, he passed it?
Spaniard overall. It's just yet more bold fraudulence, isn't it? I've got a theory, to be fair.
That's crazy. He just passed it.
Distracted, dishing out tactics somewhere.
Oh my
He's
God,
not being
Pep.
helped by his players either.
Arabian
Raheem
Pep.
Sterling just simply is not the same player since Arteta left. All of this plus the fact Liverpool just keep winning now means that we are the distance between Jupiter and the sun ahead of everybody else. It's a 22-point gap after a 4-0
there's no way they're
win
gonna
against
lose the league.
Southampton. To be honest, we were lucky. The Saints could have been leading at half-time. Maybe could have had a
People
penalty
just
as
choke
well.
versus
Definitely should have
Liverpool,
gone to
man.
VAR
Nobody
at
played
least.
Liverpool
The
hard.
scoreline doesn't tell the whole story, but the league table does. Honestly,
Yes,
the
that's
rest
true.
of the league is taking more beatings than Caroline Flack's boyfriend at this
my
point. If you
God.
took just the points we'd earned at home this season, we'd be 4th in the league. The Hammers are down in the relegation zone. If you tripled their points, we'd still be above them. That's West,
Damn.
East, and North Ham.
Damn.
There isn't a North Ham. There should be a North Ham, though. But it's still close. It's anyone's game, am I right? We're
Chelsea
feeling
plus
so
Arsenal
confident
equal
about
the
league this
amount of
season.
points Liverpool
We've
has.
literally sent Roberto Firmino into Love Island. But the government,
wild.
they're not having any of it at all. They've sent all the coronavirus victims of the UK to the Wirral. The bus driver of the quarantined individuals looked mildly terrified. Why did no one give me a suit? Why? Please, I've got a wife and 4 kids. Please. It's tough times for City right now, and it's not looking any better on the other side of Manchester either. Manchester United lost 2-0 to Burnley during the course of January. Clarets fans everywhere were in need of multiple drinks after a result like that. Or a dentist, I don't really know which one actually. United fans everywhere are losing the plot. Some of them are saying they want their club back. Others are comparing the demise to a family member dying. I can't lie to you, you're all massively overreacting. However,
Super overreacting, in my opinion.
tremendously bad at the moment. Is it really any shock at all when we take a look at Solskjaer's striker training drills?
What the?
This man should be arrested for crimes against football. Paul Pogba's been out
the
of
hell was
action
that?
since the 19th century. At least his injury has provided some great Insta content.
You know, I am now. I can drink my pee-pee. I
I'll
swear.
get it away because otherwise.
You can't drink your pee-pee.
I was thinking it's apple juice.
Apple juice. It looks like apple juice.
It looks like apple juice. Eh? Well, I'm not drunk, sir, guys.
What the?
Just,
It looks like apple juice.
Honestly, stick him in central midfield. Him off his nut is probably still better than Andreas Pereira. It's getting so bad at United that Jesse Lingard is getting bantered by non-league teams. Ed Woodward's been
I know Jesse Lingard.
It's a
That's
mad
funny.
name when you think about it. Ed
I didn't
Woodward.
know Jesse
Like,
Lingard.
who thought his parents are criminals? United fans apparently threw fireworks or something at his house. I can't remember.
That's
the full
stupid,
story,
bro. Why would you
but-
do
I
that?
mean,
Why
he
you
did
attack
give
somebody else?
$500K a week to Alexis Sanchez, so could it be argued that it's deserved? Disclaimer: don't throw fireworks at
Anyone
houses.
person else. Yeah, you don't do that
United
stuff. That's
fans,
very.
This is a bad situation.
that in
Honestly,
America, you
trust
get
me,
shot.
I understand. Being a Liverpool fan back in 2010
Ooh,
was
go.
just as tragic, but all of you need to get a grip. You're still fifth
Yeah, man,
in
get
the
a
league.
freaking
Come on,
grip of
lads,
yourself,
it's
man.
okay. Stoke City's Sam Kluka scored against his former club Swansea, and his celebration was quite something. He decided to celebrate the goal by running back to the Swansea fans to celebrate in front of them. A modern day Adebayor.
That's
It's the first
Adebayor's.
Shithousery
Yeah, that's
award
what
of the day
Adebayor
for
did
you,
for his
Sam.
Arsenal.
Staying in the championship, a referee dropped his yellow card on the floor. Brian Brewster found it and duly booked him. A referee getting yellow carded. You
Yeah,
really
that's
do
funny.
love to
My
see
boy
it. But
Brewster,
now,
bro.
boys and girls, it's time for the FNG transfer roundup. Well, I bet you weren't expecting to see me in this series anymore. It's alright, ladies and gentlemen, I managed to get my job back. You don't have to ask how I did it, though. Don't look at the text messages. Anyway, on to the transfer roundup, and one of the biggest stories is that after 16 transfer windows, Manchester United finally got their man.
After
Bruno
16
Fernandes
transfer
joined
windows.
from
Pretty much.
Sporting over the course of the January
Pretty
transfer
much.
window. And having played his first game for Manchester United, it really is no surprise that he's already trying to head for the exit door. I mean, he might not even be missed, to be fair. David De Gea didn't even recognise him at the end of the game. It was a busy transfer overall for the Red Devils. They were in for several strikers, including Carlos Tevez, Edinson Cavani, Josh
Tevez, bring
probably
Tevez back.
Karen from Sainsbury's HR. But in the end, they settled on Nigerian forward Odion Igal.
Oh my God.
What is going on? We've already
What is
got
going on, man? It's the
exclusive
same thing I'm
footage of him
saying.
meeting Andreas Pereira for the first time in training.
You don't have future here. You don't have future. You can never make it. You're supposed to be a dinner man, serving dinner to the students in the secondary school. Because you cannot do basic 1+1.
Let's be honest, having moved from China, this man is
Oh my
only going
God,
to
that
United
was so
to avoid
funny.
the coronavirus.
That was so
Elsewhere,
funny,
Inter
man. I can't.
Milan
Oh my
brought in
God, that
Christian
is just
Eriksen
crazy.
from Tottenham, as well as every other Premier League reject from the last 4 seasons. We're already hearing news that Paul Konchesky is undergoing a medical at the club. Spanish giants Barcelona offered 100 million
Pretty much.
pounds
It,
for
I don't know what's
Everton
up with Inter
Richarlison,
Milan with
and
these
Everton rejected it. This can't be real. This is
freaking
Who's
Premier
written
League
this?
rejects,
They
man.
need sacking.
Eriksen's a good player,
Sheffield
though.
United brought in Panayotis Retsos as well as Sander Berger and Rosario Zivkovic. In an interview,
No,
their
yeah,
chief
that
scout
didn't happen,
said,
bro.
I'm not gonna lie, we just searched for FIFA Wonder Kids and hoped for the best. And elsewhere in the Premier League, Watford brought in Brazilian striker João Pedro. It's since emerged that he is currently dating a 15-year-old
Oh my
in
God.
Brazil. It's interesting that if you do some slight manipulation of the Brazilian's name. But finally, the biggest news of the transfer window is that Britain has moved away from the European
Pedro, oh my
undisclosed
God.
fee. All foreign players have been told to go back to their own country. Raheem Sterling is now known as Raheem the Great British Pound, and Lee Catamol has been appointed the new Prime Minister. But that's it from me. The January transfer window roundup is officially done. From now on, you'll find me in some back basement with Jim White and Kave Solokol until August. But can we get food this time? Because we didn't last. No, but please. Over in Europe,
Hey, this video
Fiorentina
might be a
goalkeeper
few
Bartolomei
minutes behind, man,
Dodowski
because
claimed that he
some
was
crazy
able to study
ad,
Cristiano
like,
Ronaldo's penalties
there's
and
always
therefore
some
work
crazy
out
stuff,
what
man. Like, I
direction he
went
would
through
put
the
them in.
video
He
and
faced
delete
Ronaldo and
and try to
Juventus
get rid
a
of
few
all
days
the
later
ads.
and conceded
Then
2 penalties
has to
against
pop up.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's crazy.
Oh my god, we're on the big screen. Do you reckon my wife saw
Oh,
that? I mean,
boy.
yeah, probably. Again, we're on TV, so Margarita,
Wow,
please. She's
wow.
nothing to me. She's just a female friend. Me and you are made for each other. I even know what your favorite pizza is. Confirmed. Quique Setien is the new Barcelona manager. For real? No, for
That's
Barca.
just wow.
Can't be arsed. Keeping on the theme of Barcelona, they faced UD Ibiza in the cup. I mean, that's one heck of an away day, innit? They genuinely almost lost as well. They were 1-0 down for quite some time. Imagine almost losing to a team of 11 David Guettas. It's mad because they do actually have DJs at the stadium. Like, what is this football club? Apparently, Wayne Lineker is preferred to his brother Gary for match of the day over there. No idea why. Over in France, Kylian Mbappe and Neymar are literally just taking the piss out of the entirety of Ligue 1. Yeah, nah, Kylian, mate. Very inconspicuous. Nobody's gonna
True.
notice that handball.
True.
Neymar literally used his
Damn,
backside
still
to
squared
perform a
away.
pass in a game. Imagine Eden Hazard trying that. He'd send it into Rosette, and Neymar continued his showboating into games afterwards
Oh
as
my.
well. However, the referee was having absolutely none of it and yellow carded him for disrespect. Quite frankly, it's got me slightly annoyed. Honestly, if we're giving
that
the
Eden Hazard
referee
bit
the power
crazy.
to yellow card a player or give a foul or even talk to a player about disrespect purely because they're doing skill, the game is gone. The yellow card was, I think, for dissent because Neymar got annoyed about the fact the referee gave him a talking to for just being skillful, which is understandable because if I was Neymar and I'd been told off for rainbow flicking someone, I'd be annoyed as well. Skill and showboating
Yeah, that's
is part
just
of the game.
stupid.
Whether you like it or not,
That's
I
just
think
stupid,
it's
bro.
beautiful that players have got such flair and imagination, and it's good inspiration for kids who enjoy that sort of thing.
It
to
is.
play street football. And speaking of disrespect, though,
Yo.
closer to home, Liverpool disrespected the FA Cup so much they actually went
Exactly,
through to the next
yo.
round.
Like,
The under
really
Sixers
booking
were
people
deployed
for
in
being
a replay
good.
against Shrewsbury Town and won 1-0. There was some slight help from VAR with a ruled out goal for Shrewsbury, but overall we deserved to win the game. You can't win
Gotta be
these days.
crazy,
You know,
yo.
there's this talk of, oh, the FA Cup, you've got to respect it, but then when you don't give the youngsters a game, you're not giving them a chance in the squad. Obviously, you're gonna play the youngsters in the cup where you can. Jurgen Klopp's given not only the players, but the assistant manager an amazing experience that they're never gonna forget. If we're talking about disrespect, then maybe we talk about the FA denying Shrewsbury actual TV money by not allowing the game to be shown anywhere on TV. Having said that, let's be real, Jurgen Klopp does not want to be in this competition at all. Neil Critchley's in serious issues when Jurgen gets back from his holiday in
Again,
the
is another
Maldives.
commercial. This is just crazy.
Elsewhere in the cup, Newcastle
This
left
is
it late
just
to beat
crazy,
Oxford
bro.
United
Like,
thanks
this
to
is
a goal
crazy.
from Alan Son-Maximin. There was interesting scenes in the crowd as one Newcastle fan decided to celebrate by whipping out his sausage and swirling it like a helicopter on live television. Newcastle penetrate defences and their fans just penetrate the air, apparently. It's fair to say Alan Son-Maximin was just as shocked as the rest of us. Over in Scotland, it's nice to see that Celtic are taking part in Take Your Kids to Work Day. Meanwhile, someone managed to order a takeaway at a football game. I know the England national team are sponsored by Deliveroo, but this is just taking the biscuit. Hello all, and welcome to The Beautiful Game, the segment where we take a look at the poetic and brilliant side of the game. We are back by popular demand for yet more glorious beauty. And that
Yo, somebody
concludes
did
The
took
Beautiful
a
Game.
delivery at the game, bro. They pull up with a scooter, bro, motorcycle.
There just are more
sideline.
efficient ways of passing the ball, aren't
Yeah,
there? So
football
over in
is just
America,
different.
Chicharito or Javier Hernandez has just signed for LA Galaxy, and I'm not entirely sure he's feeling the transfer.
Retirando ya del sueño europeo.
Él tiene nuestros caminos y uno quizá aferra a otros, ¿no? Y él a lo mejor es ahorita lo que
No.
es mejor para ti, para tu familia.
Yeah, crying after a new signing is not usually a good sign, in fairness.
Retiring from the European dream.
Can someone please explain how the
Yeah.
player in white got the yellow
Yeah.
card for this incident? So Everton came up with a nice idea of letting kids draw their players on a team sheet graphic.
Oh my
social media.
God.
And to be honest with you, it's really adorable.
That's some UFC.
Is what I would say if they weren't
That was some
absolutely
UFC joke right there.
drawings. What's that for a head-to-body ratio? Theo Walcott is just a brown blob. Absolutely tragic. Stay in school, kids. After Arsenal's draw with Burnley, Mikel Arteta stated that he wasn't exactly best pleased with the condition of the pitch and said the grass was way too long for them to play their usual game. Burnley responded by putting a
Big
picture
Bird.
of really long grass as their header on Twitter. It's just beautiful. It's a second Housery award. Ah yes, a marginal goal line technology decision on show here.
Freaking Arsenal, man. Every time Arsenal come up,
Rare footage of a referee from South London here. Roma wonder kid Nicolo Zaniolo is not best pleased with his own mum at the moment.
Boy, referee has his gun out,
on
man.
her Instagram, and he's embarrassed
Yo.
and wants her to stop. I just love football, man. Moving swiftly from mums over to great-grandfathers because Charlie Adam
So
genuinely
London.
looks 96 now. I literally see no difference in these images at all. Back in Spain now, and Malaga's head coach has been suspended because a sex tape, including himself, has gone viral. Now, the thought process that went into that video is not a set of tactics I want to see at all.
Oh my God.
Now you've been waiting a while, 16 minutes and
my
56
God.
seconds in fact, but it is finally time for Still 0-0. And you guys know the drill by now. This is a segment of
Oh
FTW
my
where we take a look
God,
at the best
football
of
is
Sunday
beautiful.
League action. And obviously it's been a month, so we've got quite a lot to get through. First of all, we've got some interesting goalkeeping from this non-league game. It's alright lads, don't worry yourselves, I had it covered. Meanwhile, on a pitch somewhere in Solihull, the council didn't exactly do a great job of marking the pitch. Now I can understand if you don't fully know what football markings look like, but you should know what shapes look like. How have you failed so miserably? Just draw a circle. It's not a difficult shape, you learn it at the age of 3, man. And finally, I know a lot of people are VAR out, but it probably could have been
Who
used
did
in
it?
this clip.
Een bizar moment vanmiddag in de hoofdklassewedstrijd tussen VC Vlissingen en
my
Alphense Boys.
God.
Dit is een schot van Crezo. Dat gaat tegen de staander achter het doel. De bal is dus over de achterlijn. Maar via de keeper gaat hij er nog in. En scheidsrechter Wassink zegt, dit is een doelpunt. Het schot van Crezo naast het doel, tegen de staander, tegen keeper Van der Linden.
VAR decision on referee. You're literally blind, mate. Now, over in Australia, maybe New Zealand, not entirely sure, we've got some of the best
Goal.
goalkeeping mind games you're ever gonna see.
He's going to step up and try and put his side back into the lead.
Goal! Ghost goal. That's what they call it.
James. Well, there's a slice of cheese for Nico Giatsopoulos. And that is extraordinary.
Yeah, one of them.
Catch from the keeper in the 45th minute. Mickey Marines, it's saved by Gian Sublis.
I think it goes without saying, really, doesn't it? Over in Ireland, the new signing for Dundalk was leaked because he was found by a female fan on Tinder. He hadn't officially been announced,
A yellow card.
but he was found on Tinder with player for Dundalk in his bio.
And he
Italian
saved it.
goalkeeper Tommaso Berni has been playing for Inter Milan now for about 6 years, and he's not played a single game. However, he's already picked up a red card. It was for running onto the pitch at full time to sarcastically congratulate the referee after sending off a different player, Lautaro Martinez. It means he's genuinely been an Inter player since 2014 and has more red cards than appearances made. Over in Turkey, there was absolute chaos in the 3rd division. The side in red's goalkeeper saved a penalty but was deemed to be off his line. For some reason,
Oh my
decided
God,
to book him for it. That might
that's
be a rule
crazy.
over in Turkey. That might be a rule here, but I've never known about it. The penalty's retaken and he saves it again.
Yeah,
However,
that's
he's deemed to be
crazy,
off his
yo.
line again, and he's booked
Why?
for a second time, meaning he's sent off. After that, one of the defenders of the team in red has to go in goal to try and save the 3rd penalty, and he does so successfully. Carnage. Absolute. How do you miss 3 penalties as the other team? And finally, in some beautiful news, an amateur side from the island of Réunion, which is French owned, had to travel 6,000 miles,
team
which
in red.
equates to 25
Save that!
hours
Oh
on
my
plane,
God!
just to play a side in the French Cup. They technically qualify because Réunion is a French-owned island. Thankfully for them, the 6,000-mile journey was worth it because they beat 2nd division side Niort, I think it's pronounced. I sincerely hope they had a banging 25-hour party on the flight home. But that is it for football this month. Hopefully forever. I don't really see myself ever having to do this again.
That's
FTW will make its return, and you'll see this series weekly, as the name would suggest. You might even see a little bit more FTW, where there's certain topics that I can talk about for an entire video. But you'll see that a little bit
That's
later
wild.
on. I just
That
want to
is
say a
just
massive
wild.
thank you for everyone's patience when it comes to this series and the channel in general. I really appreciate you guys being understanding whilst I was on my break. But
Yeah,
that is
let's
it
go.
for today's video. If you enjoyed, then feel free to slap a like on it, and of course subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It's at @theofficialfng on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure.
So yeah, man, that's it, man. So shout out to FNG, man. It's an Iran or something like that. Iran, it's a Niran. Yeah, shout out to Niran for creating this video. The link will be in the description, man. Great guy, man. Good to see him back on YouTube. Shout out to yeah, Niran FNG, man. And yeah, FTW, man. The video kind of a little messed up, probably offbeat, man, because of commercials and all that stuff in the video. So pretty much it kind of paused and pretty much digressed a little bit, man. So I apologize for that, man. But it was very long, man. So in the shorter video, that won't happen again, man. That won't happen again in the future. So definitely like, definitely subscribe, man. With that, your boys out of here.